a force feeding video. Basically, we had a couple of requests last week in regards to doing this. So basically what we're going to do is just pin this snake down just with the shaft of the hook. Don't bite yourself. Keeping them nice and straight so they don't pull on themselves. A couple of lubricated, wet, dead pinky mice. Using long-handled tweezers, I offer the pinky to it. Basically what I'll do is I'll work it down fairly slowly. I'm not trying to force it down very quickly. Force feeding is a bit of a misnomer. The probably best way to describe it is guided feeding. Because what you're doing is you're basically trying to emulate the way they would normally eat. So pushing gently, side to side slightly when you do it. So push down one side a little bit further than the other each time. Getting past the shoulders of the mouse and changing your position. As you do it, you'll feel the head of the pinky sort of starting to push through your fingers. There's a bit of an art to this when doing it with venomous snakes, because obviously you don't want to release your grip too much, but you need enough so you can actually get the mouse down through. Now what we'll often do is use a smaller food item because it makes it easier to get through. But then what you'll do is you'll do multiple food items. So that's why I've got 2 pink mice as opposed to a snake this size voluntarily eating like a just fuzzed mouse. Frequency of this feeding, I'm trying to do it sort of every 4 to 6 days. Just initially to get them going, and then once they're going, then I'll slow them up. I'm not a big proponent on force feeding lots and lots of food items into a snake quickly. I prefer to grow them up a bit slower. So at this point in time, I've got the back legs out. I'm going to get ready with the second pinky now, and I'm going to use the head of the second pinky to actually push it down into the other snake, into further down. And it's a bit of an art, so we're just picking the pinky up in the right way. And then basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hook the fangs of the snake onto the pinky, onto the second pinky. And because it's already sort of opened up, you'll find that the second one goes down a lot easier and a lot quicker. Now you try not to burst the pinky, but sometimes that happens. If you do, sometimes you get a little bit of blood. Just got the tip of the pinky then when I did it. At this point, keeping my fingers away from the fangs, where the fangs are, I'll just roll my finger down the body. You can see that bit of blood from the pink mouse there coming out onto my finger. Get it down into the belly. Usually get it down just past where the heart would be. And once I've got it into that point there, I'll put it back in its cage. Hope you enjoyed it.